And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sundays with the General. I'm actually not going to be talking sports today. I got Luke here today. Luke, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Steve? I saw Love and Thunder last night. Gonna review that today and obviously talk about Comic-Con that just happened over the weekend.
Yeah, well, that's like I said, that's not talking sports. Thor, listen, we're going to do some spoilers. It's like, we're like 2 weeks after the movie came out, right? I don't know when the technical spoil embargo lifts, but like
you have 2.5 weeks.
You got 2.5.
Yeah.
Should we not do spoilers?
Oh, it is what it is now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fuck it. I like your attitude there. Yeah. We'll jump into it. So, Thor, Love and Thunder. It's not a bad movie.
No.
It's not one of Marvel's worst.
No.
It's not one of their best. And it's, to me, a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
Like me and you were talking about before we started, there is an epic movie in there.
Yes.
There's that character, the performance by Bale was fantastic. But I don't know. I think a lot of it falls on the director.
Yeah.
Did Korg have as much screen time as Gore? Close, right?
The movie ran an hour and 59 minutes. My opinion is they probably could have made it another 30 to 40 minutes and probably would have been fine. It left a lot on the table. I think that's probably the safest.
Yes, that's
safest way to say it.
Basically, that's really the safest way to say it. So, I did see complaints about how the CGI and the effects looked at times. There were times you can criticize it. Overall, not that. I didn't think it was that bad. I did think it looked really good at times. Good signs and good parts of the movie. Christian Bale as Gore was a fantastic performance.
Good pick.
Good. That was a great job. It's probably one of. This is the sad part too, that he didn't get more screen time. Is it's probably one of their best villains.
Yeah.
He's up there. When you're just talking about the MCU movies, he's one of the best villains they've done.
Yeah.
And that's with, like I said, he needed more screen time.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe as Zeus. I loved the mythologically accurate depiction of Zeus.
Correct.
Anyone who only knows of Zeus through the Clash of the Titans and the Hercules cartoons, he's not
not that guy.
Yeah, wrong guy.
Yeah,
that's something that Hollywood created.
Right.
Zeus is kind of a dick.
Yeah.
He's kind of full of himself. A bit of a fat truck. That Russell Crowe was. I thought he was great in that. Actually, I thought he was. I love Russell Crowe. You can honestly you put Russell Crowe in any movie, and it's instantly a little bit better. Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, that's got to be something, right?
Right.
I'm entertained. But then that, like we were talking before we just went live, that whole scene of going to Zeus was really underwhelming.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like this is one of my biggest criticisms of the movie is that Gore. Do we? Maybe I'm misremembering it. But you just watched it last night. Do we actually see Gore kill any gods?
Just right at the beginning, when he first gets the necro sword.
Oh, yes, that's right. He kills that one random god. Yeah, that was a good scene, but like that was it.
That's all we really see.
And meanwhile, Thor, not the god butcher,
yeah,
kills the king of the gods.
Yeah.
Thor had a better villain moment
than the actual villain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a problem.
It's a big problem to me. Like that. Yeah, I mean, when they said in that, like in the movie when they started going to like the palace of the gods, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like this should be a great scene.
Yeah, it should look like Olympus almost.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential here, and that I thought Gore was gonna show up there.
Yeah.
I thought Gore was going to attack that place with his minions. Like the trailer showed me that, like Thor would be fighting like the army there, whatever, like a little bit himself, like So I knew there was something that was going to happen, but I thought Gore was going to show up and like crash the party, sort of.
Yeah.
With his fucking Shadow World minions.
Yeah, I mean, you have a guy literally named the God Butcher, and we see him kill one no-name god.
Yeah. I mean,
awkward.
Man, they show Hercules in a post-credit scene when, like, wow, wouldn't a nice fight against Gore have been, like, an even better way to introduce him?
Right. Not 30 seconds at the end of a movie.
Yeah, I didn't even I didn't even stay for that credit scene. I was like, because I was underwhelmed. I think that, like you said, the run time of it was a big thing to me. It needed to be a little longer.
Right. And then just the corniness just got old after a while.
Yeah, it did.
Like
Marvel parts where it needed to be serious.
Like Marvel was good at the subtle funny in things, finding the subtle funniness about things and not making it so obvious. And I feel like they just tried so hard to make all the jokes obvious right out the front door. Like, we're trying to be funny, but this is a serious movie. And you're like, I really feel like we didn't need a comic break right there, but okay.
Yeah, and so, like, that's another big part to me is because Ragnarok was I love Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Ragnarok's really good.
Yeah,
just big part of why I'm so let down because Ragnarok really rejuvenated the Thor character to me in the movies. Like I think Ragnarok really showed people no, this is how good Thor can be.
Yeah.
That walked the line I thought pretty well between. It was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny scenes in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But Ragnarok is an epic movie.
Yeah.
It's epic.
Yeah.
Is all it. That's I consider that an epic movie. It was I loved Ragnarok all the way through.
Yeah.
And this doesn't. This doesn't.
No.
And your Marvel fans are gonna, defend it as like, it's supposed to be a comedy.
No, it's not.
No, it's I don't think a Thor movie can be funny, and I want a Thor movie to be funny.
Right.
I'm not mad about that. It's not supposed to be a full-on comedy movie. A movie where your villain is a character called the God Butcher. It's going around the universe, killing all the gods.
Yeah. But we never see it.
And the other part is that, like, all the gods of all the different mythologies and religions exist in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And we don't see any of this.
Any of it, yeah.
Like I said, we see Zeus, and it's just, they show a couple of quick things, but then there's so much potential there. This is, it could have been, it should have been an epic movie.
Yeah.
There's one in there. Like,
yeah, the pieces are there for sure.
Every time I was like, I remember like watching, when I was watching it, I kept being like, okay, this is where it's going to start to get good.
Yeah.
And just disappointing.
Yeah, it's a good Marvel movie. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't ruin anything about Marvel. It's just, it was one I was really excited about, and I really thought this one was gonna be a good one.
Right.
I was let down by it.
Yeah.
What I was not let down by was San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So before we even go to Marvel, I guess, DC, with the Black Adam trailer and the new Shazam trailer, didn't really do much.
This is actually the first time DC actually had to use The Rock's name to make that content. And that's, first of all, sad, but also correct on their end, because he never gets in trouble and he's never in the media for bad stuff. So, ipso facto, The Rock is a good hire for that.
Oh, no, dude. The Rock is like perfect casting for Black Adam.
Yeah, so this is actually the first DC movie I actually might go see in theaters.
I'm absolutely going to see Black Adam. The new trailer didn't show me all that much. I thought they'd show a little bit more with the new trailer because they had the big platform.
Yeah.
The Shazam movie, I wasn't a big fan of the first one.
No.
This looks a little better.
Yeah, but what's a little better when the first one was like that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's tough. And honestly, that's the problem with DC. Like, they can get it 100% right, and we're probably just still not going to be happy with it. It's just they have pumped out so much sewage, and now, especially after the Depp stuff, and now Aquaman's pretty much ruined again. So, like, I don't.
One thing I will say about the Shazam trailer coming out with a new Black Adam trailer is Shazam and Black Adam are enemies in the comics. If DC does this right, big if.
Yeah.
Then we should soon be seeing Shazam and Black Adam fight on the big screen.
Right.
Should. Will DC be able to pull this off without, one or both of these movies bombing, and then like them all deciding to like scrap their whole idea and redo everything on the fly?
Right.
It, big if. Big if.
Oh, huge.
I want to see Shazam and Black Adam fight. Not the big screen. It's important to me. If you're going to have both those characters in the universe, they should do that eventually.
Right. Right. If you're going to follow canon, it's got to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, The Rock talked about. Someone asked The Rock if Black Adam could beat Superman in a fight. Well, guess what, DC? If you're going to do the character of Black Adam right, then not only do I want to see him fight Shazam on the big screen, I want to see the motherfucker fight Superman on the big screen too.
Yeah.
This is it's not like you got Hawkman there. Joe Hawk was that Hawkman? Yeah. Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
I know. At first, I like Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, but like, I don't want to see Black Adam versus Hawkman. That's not it's not something that gets me that excited.
Right.
Glad I can see Hawkman in a movie because I am not knocking that character. It's just Black Adam is supposed to be a much stronger character. He's supposed to fight, like we said, people like Shazam and Superman. And hopefully DC doesn't bundle this because they got The Rock and he seems into it, and that's one of the biggest things to me.
Yeah, I guess I mean, I'm not going to say The Rock doesn't take his job seriously, but he actually looks like.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he doesn't take
right
role seriously. Of course he does.
Of course he does.
This seems like one that he's putting more of like a personal touch to.
Yeah, well, I feel like he definitely had saying in it for sure. Yeah. He's like, we ain't fucking around. Like, this is gonna be how it is, and.
Yeah, and see, that's what gives me the hope is because I think The Rock has a better idea of what the people want to see than the fucking people at DC.
Yeah. And it's probably in his contract somewhere for sure. He's like, if I'm going to do these movies, I have a say.
Yeah, yeah, cool. I mean, cool with their track record too. I mean,
yeah,
he's probably got a justification on that with their track record. I don't want you to put a blemish on my resume where I've picked and choose my roles incredibly well for my entire career.
Right. Yeah, we're not having that, especially this late in the game.
Yeah, if I'm going to go and do the superhero movie for you, then, I want some say in it.
Right.
I think he likes the character.
Yeah.
He does. It does seem like he's into it. So I got hope for that. We did get a John Wick 4 trailer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think it came from Comic-Con. I know it released yesterday. God, I'm so excited. I love John Wick.
Yeah. The only thing I saw with Keanu is that he was in that Super Dogs thing.
Oh, he's got he did the comic book Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like an immortal warrior, like assassin type of dude.
So Keanu Reeves.
Yes. And it's the character's modeled after Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be like a very bloody and like brutal comic. And they're developing a movie off it now where Keanu Reeves will play the Keanu Reeves role. Yeah. He's gonna play an immortal assassin.
Yeah.
Which is like
so
pretty
John
much
Wick.
except
John
that,
Wick. Yeah.
No, he actually just can't be killed.
Yeah.
We're not even going to pretend.
Yeah. No, we're telling you he can't die.
Yeah. We're just going to make this really simple for you straight off the bat.
Yeah. He will not die.
Yeah. Guy can't die.
Yeah.
I love the John Wick movies. I'm pumped for that. What else did we see besides Marvel? I know we didn't really see any of it. I guess they did show footage of I guess a screening too of Prey, the new Predator movie.
Really?
And the reviews are like through the roof from what people are saying. And there must have been like a little private screening because I've only seen like a couple of people tweet that they saw it, but I'm very happy to hear that the Predator
we haven't had a good Predator movie in a while.
The last good one. So Rodriguez's Predators was not bad. I did like it, but it was. I thought 1 and 2 were better still, and then the fourth one. The fourth one that I was so excited for when it came out was such a fucking letdown.
Yeah.
God, fucking that! I was so excited to see Shane get right into directing Predator.
Yeah.
That one didn't work for me. But if we get a really good Predator sequel in the same year that we get a really good Top Gun sequel, that's insane to me.
Be pretty good.
Yeah, that'll be a fucking fantastic year to me right there.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. Now to just go to Marvel. They had a big night.
Yeah, they let it rip for sure.
Yeah, especially with Love and Thunder being a little bit of a disappointment. I've had a little bit of Marvel fatigue setting in.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Miss Marvel. I'm not getting as excited for all this content as I used to.
Yeah.
They kind of rejuvenated my excitement in a lot of things last night.
Yeah.
Big things that stand out to me. The Wakanda Forever trailer.
Amazing.
Yeah. For anyone who complained about, the CGI and effects not being up to par, and some of the past few movies, this looks like it's gonna put a fucking change to that because this looks beautifully shot.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. There's a lot going on in that trailer. I have no idea where this movie's going.
Yeah.
In it, and Wakanda's in it, and no idea where this is going. Still very excited. What they showed me, even without showing me at all what was going on, looks beautiful enough for me to want to go see it.
Yeah. Well, which is fine though, Steve, because that makes me feel so much better about these trailers. Is that I actually don't know where it's going.
Yes, that's
fine because I'm tired of watching the trailer and pretty much know the movie before I see the movie.
Someone's putting on a Black Panther suit at the end of that movie. It looks like because we see the fucking claws.
Yeah,
I don't know who that's gonna be.
Yeah,
and that's a big thing to me. I'm excited to see who ends up putting on the Black Panther suit. Now we didn't get to see a trailer, but they showed footage there to people with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah.
No.
And I saw Kang in the background.
Yes, Kang that's where Kang is getting introduced. And now this is, remember how Thor Ragnarok really rejuvenated the character of Ant-Man?
Yeah.
I mean, of Thor? God damn it. Fucking I'm an idiot. So Ant-Man, I feel like people were really excited about when they first made the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like they haven't done much there. People haven't been. I didn't like Ant-Man and the Wasp that much. I thought that was like one of the biggest definition of just filler.
Yeah.
This looks. I mean, obviously, if Kang is showing up, this is actually going to move the whole grand Marvel storyline forward.
Well, it is the first release, correct?
Yes.
It was and the first on the line.
This line that they say Kang said, "You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?" What a fucking entrance for a villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
What an entrance for a villain, dude. If that's like, that's fucking awesome.
Right.
And then obviously, now this is another big thing to me. 2 Avengers movies, 1 year.
Yeah.
Avengers the Kang Dynasty, Avengers Secret Wars. That's really interesting.
We don't have to wait a whole year.
Yeah, that's a bold year for Marvel, dude. That's a big fucking 2025, dude.
Right. Which
they're gonna make all the money.
But it's scary to me.
It is scary because what I'm worried about is that they're gonna rush a movie out.
Yeah, and that's what's scaring me right now. But I don't know. I haven't lost faith in them yet. So
me neither. They, like I said, rejuvenated faith. She-Hulk. I was not at all interested in before, and the last trailer didn't look great.
Yeah.
This new trailer for She-Hulk looked a lot better.
Yeah.
It actually looked kind of funny. Which they did. I do like how they came out and they said this is a comedy series, like these are comedy episodes. So it does look like it's going to be funny, and they're telling us it's a comedy, but it looks like there's actually going to be a lot going on in that, in like I said, in the scheme of the Marvel universe.
Right.
One, Wong is showing up, which that's really, I guess, not that big a deal. He just kind of shows up places now.
Yeah.
I wish I had his life. Just show up to people. That's what he does. I mean, that's what Wong does. He shows up and explains the plot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's essentially his role for the Marvel universe. And listen, I think the guy's getting paid. I think Benedict Wong is getting paid pretty good money right now to just pop up and explain the plot of Marvel movies.
Right. And I just, to me, you're going to have Kang. Galactus has to show up.
That's got to be fan.
I mean, he's got to show up.
Yeah. Galactus has got to be showing up. Dude, where do we start seeing the X-Men? Because the Miss Marvel said mutant for the first time. So the X-Men popping up is right around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a video on TikTok or Twitter, and it was the old X-Men cartoons, but they were like remastering them.
Yeah.
So I did see that.
I saw that. I don't care about that.
That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for.
Yeah. I don't want you to remaster the '97 cartoon. I will watch I will watch the '90s X-Men cartoon how it was in the '90s, and I'll fucking like it.
That's you're
better animation than the '90s. Get out of here.
You go ahead and you tease the Illuminati with the Fantastic Four, and then obviously Dr. Xavier. So, like, where are they?
Yeah.
Like, Fantastic Four, there is a plan involved, so that's okay. But we're still going on for, like, this is probably like year 4 or 5 we're asking for X-Men, and we still haven't got it yet.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of She-Hulk too, is when they said there's been more eccentric superhumans popping up over like the past few years. I hope that wasn't how they were hoping to introduce the X-Men. I don't want to wait until She-Hulk. You just said mutant.
Yeah, yeah, you can't take that
Fucking
back.
said the word.
Yeah.
You showed me, like you said, you already showed me Charles Xavier, and you fucking said mutant.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I need to start seeing some mutants.
Yeah, you
soon.
said it. You said it.
Yeah, you fucking said it.
Yeah.
Not me. You.
Yeah.
But D23 is coming up. They like to fucking save things for.
That's why I don't know what they could have saved. But
Me neither.
I mean,
There must be casting and directors, because if they've got
yeah,
the like, they've got a pretty much a tentative release date for Fantastic Four, at least when they want to release it. They've got to have something in the works, especially if they want to go right into Secret Wars, because obviously you can't do Secret Wars without an established Fantastic Four.
right.
I mean, that's why Fantastic Four is coming first. But so, I mean, if they're really working on all of this, they should have their forecast.
Yeah, they should
have the forecast, and they should have a director at the very least right now.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you spend until the very last second casting Doctor Doom. Do not fuck this up.
Yeah,
I am still concerned about Marvel doing Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I saw someone say on Twitter, when he finally shows up, if anyone makes a quip about his name, he should just like blast their face off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be like, no, this I'm not the character who fucking jokes around.
Yeah.
But so again in the She-Hulk trailer, Daredevil.
Yeah.
In She-Hulk. I love this. That means, because you know what? There's no way that they're going to have She-Hulk attorney at law and show Daredevil showing up and not have fucking attorney conversation.
Right.
Talking She-Hulk, right? That's got to happen.
Yeah, I got to. Yeah.
And the Daredevil Born Again series.
18 episodes.
Now, yes, Luke has not watched the Netflix Daredevil series, people. He's out there. He's not,
we're getting there.
We can't fully trust Luke yet, but
yeah, we're getting there.
But so I'm not going to give you anything away except that Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio as Matt Murdock and Kingpin, who both, already said they're going to return, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah,
it's at times you actually feel like you're reading a Daredevil comic from the Marvel Max line. Daredevil Born Again, they have not said it's going to be TVMA, like me and you were talking about. I don't see them watering this down.
No.
Not after what Netflix did. If they get, and especially since they bought that out and put it on Disney Plus, I don't think they're going to release the Born Again name makes it sound like it's a continuation of the series to me. It's just a continuation of that character to me. So if it's the same Daredevil, then you can't put them side by side and put one down.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they could do a little more with the character than Netflix did, because it's Marvel. They do own more of it,
and they write those checks. So
yes, and they have the Mouse's checkbook.
Yeah.
Which is
they write that check.
Yeah. By the way, the Mouse's checkbook is just a collection of all of our money.
Yeah.
1,000%. Yeah. So I'm interested. I like that. I like that he's getting a lot of 18 episodes is big to me. Fuck these 6-episode series.
Yeah.
If you get 6 episodes of Daredevil, I honestly would have been pissed. 18 episodes, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
And you got to stop working him into these other shows. I'm interested to see how they start fitting Daredevil into the larger universe. If he's just a side thing and kind of exists in his own gritty street level of the universe, like he already did, which I'm fine with.
Right. I mean, so he shows up in Spider-Man. So.
Well, but that's good.
Yeah.
They have both of them, so there's no reason that Spider-Man and Daredevil shouldn't end up together because they work together. And, yeah. At some point, if they own both of them, and like we were saying with DC, if Black Adam and Shazam don't fight, you're idiots.
Right.
If you don't give us Daredevil and Spider-Man together, especially after you just showed fucking No Way Home without knowing who, without it not being in costume.
Right.
You got to give it to us.
Right.
Yeah. And again, it's Marvel. I think they know what we want. Obviously they do. He's going to be in freshman year. Now, the other thing that the big takeaway to me last night is Marvel Zombies was officially announced to be rated TVMA, which is something that I was a little skeptical about because Marvel Zombies, anything from the Max line can't be watered down.
Yeah.
It was the Marvel Max line.
Right.
They created it for a reason.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the start of like Marvel really having like the MCU having its like form of the Max line of comics.
Yeah.
And I mean I'd love that because like I said, Zombies now I wasn't gonna watch a Marvel Zombies show if it
I don't know. I don't know what it accomplishes, honestly.
Me neither. But what the fact that they're going to make that TVMA gives me, and already have these R-rated movies and TVMA shows now on Disney Plus, have a little bit of renewed hope for Blade, which they announced schedule for last night, and I am very skeptical of Blade because if Blade is not rated R, I will not watch the movie.
Right.
I will not watch it.
Right.
I don't care. I end up watching everything Marvel does. I will not watch a PG-13 Blade.
No, good. No, I mean that's just like watching it on TV, like.
Which is dude. I think even if you watch the original Blade on TV, I think it's still probably bloodier than what you'd get in a PG-13 movie. I can't get behind a PG-13 Blade. No. But if they're gonna start making TVMA shows, it gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
That they will release an R-rated Blade movie, and if Marvel releases an R-rated Blade with, the way their track record so far, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Because I think I love the original Blade movies, and they're not gonna top Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat the casting of Snipes because Wesley Snipes played.
Yeah.
That's it. But I think Marvel is gonna have a little bit more. They're gonna explore the comics a little bit more, and some of these characters more. Like Blade 2, we got to see the Blood Pack, but barely. And I'd love to really see the Blood Pack get their worth in a big budget Blade movie.
Yeah.
Because I loved Blade 2, but those characters are better than that.
Yeah, I mean, they have the pocketbook now, so.
Yeah, that's like I said, if Blades are, I'm all about it. PG-13, no.
Not about it. Yeah.
But now there's hope. I think that's pretty much all that's worth talking about from Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just pumped, honestly, for Agatha and Loki.
Oh yes, Agatha
and Loki.
Yeah, Loki. Yeah, Agatha. I'm gonna have to watch that trailer for. I didn't realize that came out. Yeah. Anyway, folks. I think that's all we got for you today. This has been another episode of Sundays with the General. I'm your host, the General Steve Reisner. Just Luke came on with me today. Luke, thank you for coming on, buddy.
Absolutely, brother. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yep. I will be back next week, folks, talking about once again whatever the fuck I decide to talk about.